Perhaps he is just.
I don't know.
10 seconds to go.
I think Dan has played Earthshaker twice now.
When I see him in the lobby, like when he's just playing casual games, he plays a lot of Shaker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's just a stand-in.
Yeah.
Hence why he's got at HCon Casual Cup, because I couldn't see him in any of the teams.
No.
They've
Alright.
actually first banned Silencer.
Yeah. So let's get going. So this is Team Outer Titans versus the Daymen. This is part of the HCon.TV Casual Cup. We're now into this is the lower brackets, round 2.
10 seconds.
I think it's round 2. Let me check. Yeah, round 2. So, Team Outer Titans, they were knocked out by Team Ventus, and the Daymen were knocked out by Rumham. I didn't see any of these games, so I haven't seen either the Daymen or Team Outer Titans play, so I don't really know what their favourite strategies are. But we're now into the picking and banning phase. I am Zambrella, and with me is Ainsley Harrier, or Luke from now on. So the first 2 bans coming out from the Daymen are pretty standard, your Troll and Sniper, but Team Elder Titan's going a little off meta with Silencer and Earthshaker. I can only imagine. I know that Dan, currently standing in for the Daymen, the last 2 times I've seen him stand in has played just Earthshaker. So I'm guessing they know he's really good on it, so they want to ban that out. And Silencer also a pretty strong hero at the moment, so I don't blame them for banning it out. But the first pick coming out from the Daymen, the first pick of the whole game was Undying, which is pretty interesting, but I think a really strong hero if you sort of underestimate him early on anyway, but does obviously fall off later on. But the Daymen picked up, because the two very meta heroes were not banned out, they take no hesitation in picking Juggernaut and Axe.
I really like the obviously Axe is super strong, but he's so good against Undying just for the amount of spins he can do just with all the zombies.
Spin central. They're going for team spinning with the Juggernaut as well.
But I think Undying is pretty good against Axe. Just if you can start to get some decay stacks on him, when he starts to lose his health, he loses a bit of his survivability in fights. So
yeah,
Reserve time.
interesting to see how it works. And I think the slow as well is pretty. The slow from the Tombstone is pretty strong against Axe as well. But like you said, he will be spinning for days. And the next strong mid hero is Shadowfiend, to be picked up by Team Elder Titans.
this is. I don't know how the other games have gone, but this is the first game where it's hit phase 2 and there's been no Lion at all.
That is true. Yeah, no first pick Lion, and thank God.
I have got to say though, something with the Dire saying with their Juggernaut and Axe pick, it has shown 2 of their cores straight away. It's just like, here, this is how we're gonna win, and it gives Elder Titans a lot of space to pick heroes to counter them, because obviously countering a support is one thing, but if you can counter their carry quite easily, then it's an easier way to play the game.
That's my Facebook going off, so I closed that quickly. And yeah, so Team Elder Titans, their third ban the Dazzle. I mean, just because of the Axe, basically. They're not going to pick it, so they might as well ban it, because the Axe Dazzle dual lane, because you can just heal Axe throughout the laning stage, and it's just disgusting, really.
Yeah, Dazzle's really strong. He's really good with how physical the meta is at the moment, just with Weave.
Yeah. And I think heals are always really good, because it means you always forget about that heal that could come in and change a fight.
Yeah, I've been caught out by Dazzle quite a lot, just with the burst heals you can get.
Not to mention the offensive potential as well. Do some like Broodmother Spiderlings heal bombs.
Oh, that is one horrible lane. But there's not been a Broodmother yet, to my knowledge, in this tournament.
I think you have to be a good Broodmother to be able to play it well. Otherwise, it could just go horribly. But if you are good at it, you can really win your lane even against like a really strong defensive tri lane.
Yeah, I think the problem with Brood is she's fairly easily countered with heroes, just with AoE, but she can just completely disrupt everything.
Yeah, hence why she's usually saved for the last pick, the surprise Brood pick when it fits in with the team and what the enemy team has as well. So the two bans coming out from the Daymen are Slark and Medusa. They pretty much carried just banned core heroes, strong late game core heroes.
10 seconds
Yeah,
to go.
this is with the Lion. They've just suddenly realised, hang on, this hero's still here. Why haven't we not picked him?
Take him. The insta hex, then followed up the Earth Spike, and then the huge nuking power of Finger of Death makes him a really good hero.
Ogre Magi is an interesting pickup. You don't really see a lot of him anymore since he's the Fire Blast range nerf. But I have a feeling he's going to be seen as a support rather than off lane here with the Undying on the team.
Yeah, I think Ogre's actually pretty. I think he's pretty good because he's got huge, like 7 armor. I think it is starting off.
Yeah.
And a huge HP pool. Going up against an axe, well, most probably going up against an axe who'll be off lane. That means you can tank up and actually fight the axe one-on-one, or at least stand a chance against him.
10 seconds to go.
Also, just the last ban coming out from Team Elder Titans. Well, the 4th ban was the Enigma, just because of how well it combos with Axe and Juggernaut. The Axe can blink in safely, catch 2 or 3, and then the Enigma follows with the Black Hole. It's a very potent combo.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who Elder Titans pick up now. I feel like they've got some tanky people. They've got it's probably going to be their mid, because not really many people are in Shadow Fiend as the carry.
Chaos Knight.
Dire team ban.
I like this hero.
Chaos Knight is a good hero. Playing against someone like a Lion and the AA with the Frost Blast, they've got so many ways to destroy the illusions quickly.
Yeah, I don't agree with it either.
Ban.
But
You can just hex mana drain the illusions, and then Chaos Knight probably has none left. And it's just rendered his ultimate, which has a ridiculous cooldown of like over 2 minutes. 140 seconds.
they may have wanted to do it so they could secure their last pick, because it has forced out the Wisp ban by the Daymen.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe they wanted to pick the Wisp. It could definitely have been a possible pickup.
Reserve time.
I feel if they wanted to pick the Wisp, they would have picked that over the Chaos Knight, because there's many more heroes that can go with it if they banned out a Chaos Knight or say a Tiny or something.
Yeah, they should have done, but hey. So the last ban coming out from Team Elder Titans is the Storm Spirit, a strong mid hero, but the Daymen team decide to go with the Queen of Pain. The last pickup is Phoenix, so this will probably be a support Undying. But maybe a support Phoenix, who knows?
Perhaps the dream is real and it is an aggressive tri-lane with Chaos Knight, Ogre and Undying.
Maybe. But I also feel like the Daymen could run an aggressive tri-lane with Juggernaut, Lion and AA, because AA is really strong in a tri-lane.
If, as fun as it'd be, them doing an aggressive tri-lane, Elder Titans with the Chaos Knight and that, I feel like it'll be very hard to play into a Juggernaut, a Lion and an AA, because obviously Juggernaut's got his free BKB and Lion's got very good crowd control of
definitely.
Hex.
So let's go over the Radiant side. Team Elder Titans, we've got Rosner for the win on Shadow Fiend. We've got a stand-in, DV Kin on the Ogre Magi. We have Endless, I'm just calling him Endless X, on Chaos Knight. We've got Dolphy on the Undying and Eos on the Phoenix.
And on the Dire side, playing for the Daymen, we have Dan on the Juggernaut, which is not his usual role that I've seen him on. We have Blind Guy on Queen of Pain.
30
We
seconds
have
to battle.
S on Ancient Apparition, Shy T on Lion, and there's Therian on the Axe.
Shy T. It's quite funny. But it looks like we might have an aggressive tri-lane coming out from the Radiant side here. As you can see, the Phoenix has gone down to the off lane to go up against this Axe, which I think is a really smart move, but there could be a fight here. There definitely will be a fight. But they got an Undying. Undying is strong, but so is AA, so is Lion. This is going to be a bloodbath. The stun comes onto the Queen of Pain, but here comes the Chilling Touch. There's a lot of pure damage come. Blind Guy on the Queen of Pain blinks out and is safe for now. Is there going to be a first blood? Dan, really low, right click coming out from the Shadow Fiend is enough, and that is first blood. Who gets the rune? I'm completely missed who got the rune. Queen of Pain got the bounty rune, and there's still a free bounty rune bot.
Wow. Yeah, Phoenix wasn't there, didn't even bother looking for the rune. Axe was focusing on getting a block.
Well,
perhaps this may be a bounty rune that just times out.
That will be really strange. But as you can see, Queen of Pain is extremely low now. But Shadow Fiend did have to go level 1 Shadow Rays over and above Necromastery, but it's not such a big deal really. Some Shadow Fiends prefer to do this because it means they can secure their bottle a lot easier.
Yeah, I think that first kill before the Horn is such a big thing for the aggressive tri-lane, because obviously the XP is going to be split 3 ways constantly, and the way you get all the money and XP is by killing people. And to get that quick kill, they've brought the Axe up.
Yeah, I saw. I was like, where is the Axe? He's not down here. So the Axe looking to get aggressive here, but maybe throws out the defensive stun, but that means no more mana for the Chaos Knight. This means a free farming Phoenix.
Yeah, it was a very interesting rotation by the Axe. I don't know why they did that, especially as he was only level 1. Oh, they've sent the Ancient Apparition down bot. This is a supporting Axe.
I think, yeah, they've decided, no, we can't go up against this aggro tri-lane, especially what happened with the First Blood, and they're going to go with 2 aggro tri-lanes, kind of reverse the usual defensive tri-lanes over, which I think is a smart move. They were not going to get anything out of this lane.
Also quite interesting, Lion is sat in mid at the moment. There was a ward that I think spotted him out, but I don't know if Shadow Fiend has
his positioning,
sat up there.
His positioning is further to the right, so I think he might know about it. But Lion might try anyway. No, decides to get the bounty rune. I don't think that bounty rune was taken actually, so it's a free half a level down the drain.
Yeah, Elder Titans have got to be feeling pretty good about themselves now. We're like completely disrupting the Juggernaut by getting a kill on him and then forcing him to buy TPs to get out of the lane.
Yeah, I'm not sure how Axe is going to be feeling either. He's with the vast amount of the 2 stuns coming out from Ogre Magi and Chaos Knight, and the Reality Rift to pull him back and just sit under that Tombstone. Axe is going to have to play very carefully. He's level 3 though. So getting experience, and I don't know whether this smoke would have been spotted. That was a very aggressive smoke from the 2 supports from the Team Elder Titans, but Queen of Pain is sitting far up. Does she know about this though? There are wards, so she might feel, well, these wards here, that she may feel safe, but she doesn't know about it. In comes the stun, cancelling the blink, but I don't think they could do anything. The huge range of Queen of Pain's blink is going to keep her completely safe. So you have to knock, Phoenix went down on the bot lane to the Juggernaut and Lion with the... Wait, who got the kill? Lion. Lion got the kill.
Lion got the kill, yeah. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, Undying's not really the greatest roaming hero for when they moved on mid, because he has...
Oh, Chaos Knight is a lot of trouble. Can one more spin? One more spin! It's going to be enough to take down Chaos Knight, but Chaos Knight does get battle hungered, and it's going to be enough. The 2 supports leaving the Chaos Knight against the Axe was just not a smart move. With a couple of spins, then a call and a couple more spins, takes down the Chaos Knight, easy peasy.
Yeah, and now the Ogre Magi is rotated bot. Everyone's just moving lanes.
I really think the 2 supports should have stayed with the Chaos Knight. Chaos Knight is not going to win this lane against Axe.
Yeah, no, Axe is very strong one-on-one. Oh wait, Ogre Magi is back top.
And Undying walking there as well. They're gonna continue with this aggressive. I use finger quotes here. So Lion's got a DD. They're going to look to go on this Phoenix now, but Phoenix level 5, definitely getting the levels. Has died once, but not the biggest deal in the world.
I was gonna say, Dan's been slowly getting there. He's got the most last hits at the moment. So despite his early death and rotations around the map, he's still sticking in there, getting it. I mean, after all, he is a Juggernaut.
Yeah, it's probably one of the lowest creep score in games I've seen for a while. Nearly 5 minutes in, and only 20 last hits being the highest CS. That's what these tri-lanes will do to you. But Shadow Fiend is heavily outlasting the Queen of Pain, which I think you'd expect anyway. Shadow Fiend with the raises and the Bolt of Crowing if he needs to, or just the rune control in general. Allows him to spam out, get the waves, and then go get any of the neutrals if need be. But there's a smoke up by Lion and the Ancient Apparition.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to try and make a move on the Shadow Fiend in mid.
Yeah. Or are they going to try and wrap around and try and get Phoenix? Phoenix should be telling the mid that the supports are missing now, but sometimes you miss these things, and also the Shadow Fiend might feel safe because of this defensive ward, but he gets spotted out. But I don't know if Shadow Fiend saw this. I don't think Shadow Fiend saw it. Here comes the Hex! No, the Earthspite first, leading into the Hex. The Queen of Pain coming in with the nuke is going to be enough to kind of finish off the Shadow Fiend. TP support coming in by Ogre Magi, but just too late. Very nice wrap around there.
Yeah, I think he was revealed by the tower. I'm not sure how Shadow Fiend... I think it was the tower anyway, from standing that close to the trees. I'm not sure how Shadow Fiend didn't see it. Perhaps he's just focusing on the creeps or something. I know it's sometimes quite easy to miss, but yeah, it was a shame that he didn't manage to spot the Lion. If he did, I reckon he would have been able to easily get out alive. Yeah,
that was it was probably one of those sort of like, you know, it just appeared on the map and then went back into fog. Easy to miss. Or maybe just not paying attention, but hey, Daymen are definitely going to be happy about that. So, although they gave up first blood, I want to say they're kind of winning this at the moment.
Well, it appears Dan on the Juggernaut is going for quite a common build lately, is just get 1 point in each and
go
then
stats,
just max stats.
I would definitely agree with that. This healing ward is going to... Oh, they dropped the egg! This is a very defensive egg coming out from the Phoenix, but I think it could have been Phoenix's death if he didn't do it, because the Lion had the Hex.
So, I've got to say, is something that would benefit the Shadow Fiend a lot, and is one of the things that contributes to when he snowballs, is the fact... Oh, hold on the Phoenix.
Phoenix? No.
There is no
Omni Slash. Is only level 5. Phoenix actually in a lot of trouble here. He's just going to TP out of there with the vision from the Ice Vortex, allowing the AA to do some small but considerable right-click damage. What were you saying before?
Yeah, because the amount of rotations that the supports are doing, like as you can see, they're top again supporting the Chaos Knight, because it looks like the Axe
is getting aggressive. Here comes the Tombstone though, with the Fire Blast and the Reality Rift and the stun. This is going to be enough to kill off the Axe, but the Axe uses the call. These spins, they're huge, but the dunk, the save, because of the Soul Rip was... Oh, I don't even know if that was enough with the dunk, but it probably would have been, but the Soul Rip coming out just in time.
Well, I thought Axe was going to get a triple there.
Yeah. It's the sort of thing Axe does. And being that aggressive can pay off sometimes, but that timely Soul Rip prevented that dunk from occurring.
Phoenix going back down to bot lane is already on half health yet again. Yeah, I feel AA is doing a very good job at the moment, just harassing the Phoenix, because Phoenix is another one of those heroes that is very good one-on-one, especially against a melee hero like Juggernaut, just keeping them out of the lane, keeping them from getting farm. Yeah, the supports aren't getting any stacks for this Shadow Fiend, so if he were to die or anything, or even just go into try and farm up for
Omni Slash onto the Phoenix, and maybe not expecting that, thinking the Juggernaut didn't have enough mana or was not level 6, but Phoenix falls to the demise.
Yeah, Shadow Fiend's really good because he can just flash farm with his raises on just like 4 quad stack camps or so, and if you don't get these stack camps, then it's going to slow his farm down a little bit, and he's going to be behind. It looks like he's going for a straight Yules.
Yeah, no upgraded boots, just the straight Yules.
Who needs upgraded boots when you start killing people with the Yules, I suppose.
Yeah. The one thing I would like to point about Phoenix is that although you have to dive to get away from situations, if you get stun locked, you have no tank ability, and you will die.
Yeah, I mean, well, Phoenix is sat on 4 armor, and that's 4 armor from the Tranquil Boots at level 7.
Yeah. So although you do have to dive, you have to be very careful, because if you get caught out by like a lion, a hex, or something something like that, that is your trouble. But Endless is in a bit of trouble here. The spins, only one more spin needed, I think, and the dunk is going to be enough for the Soul Rip again, saving Endless. These soul rips, man, are just awesome, and S is in a lot of trouble here, running away on the Ancient Apparition from the Tombstone, but it won't be enough, but definitely enough to save the Chaos Knight.
I'm not sure what the Ogre Magi was doing. He could clearly see that the Chaos Knight was about to be jumped on by the axe, as he was just casually TPing out, stood next to him. And as soon as he TP'd out, the axe just called him. Yeah, I'm not sure, unless he was just looking at where he was teleporting to, and there's
a stun onto the Juggernaut. Is it going to be enough? I think no more mana for an Ignite, but the burn from the Phoenix Spirit Bombs, what are they called? Fire Spirits, is enough to finish off the Juggernaut. That's going to be a really big kill. But we can see Shitey here. Level 4 on the line is going to try and wrap around onto Shadow Fiend, but Shadow Fiend backs up, seeing the aggressive play from the Queen of Pain, who does have Sonic Wave, but only half health, so a couple of nukes from Shadow Fiend, and she's dead. The Shadow Fiend senses tingling, so the line decides to go top. Can they make something off of this, hiding in the shadows at the moment? It's gonna leave. Yeah, that's an awesome call. Catches 2, and then the Earth Spike catching another 2, and that leads to a double kill actually. One for the Undying and one for the Ancient Apparition.
That call was huge. This Axe has been playing very well so far. Like, I mean, he's had to deal with quite a tricky lane, but he's making the most of it, showing how balanced this hero actually is.
I don't know, I feel like Axe is okay. He is very strong, but it's not like troll levels of broken.
Yeah, he's a lot more bearable. I feel he tapers off a bit later on, unless you build like more utility items on him perhaps. And he's very good at creating space and getting a lot of early kills for your team, which I think is quite good for when you've got someone like a Shadow Fiend. But the Phoenix jumps in on mid, but the instant Earth Spike onto the Phoenix didn't
Shitey is going to go down though. Nice, I didn't catch that.
Yeah, I think there's a very good trade for trading a Lion for the Phoenix.
I saw an Ice Blast come in there, but it's actually not going to hit on anyone at all. Yeah, that fight earlier, the call into the Earth Spike. Just the pure lockdown nature of it all, along with the spins from the creeps, because of the creeps and the call was just huge amounts of damage, especially when Axe is maxed counter helix. That's 205 damage per spin.
Oh, they jump onto the Juggernaut down bot.
He's going to try and spin out. He does have the Omni Slash, but I don't think this is going to be enough. With a Reality Rift coming in from Endless, yeah, there's going to be enough for the Earth Phoenix, but he does use it, but it's only level 1. The egg comes out as well, but here comes the AO. Endless is in a lot of trouble. He does go down. This Phoenix Egg doing a lot of damage here, but the defensive stun, I think the Shadow Fiend's going to actually get frozen here. Blind Guy coming in on the Queen of Pain is going to be enough. Oh, the AA does go down. I think it must be into the Fire Spirits, but Phoenix is in a lot of trouble here as the axe rotates and the dunk to finish him off. A 1-for-3 trade in Daymen's favour, with the Juggernaut getting out and only casualty being the lonely AA support.
Yeah, I mean, the Juggernaut got so low there, and he was very lucky to get out, but this line, again, with the stuns, very good.
Yeah, good rotation from Axe as well, with his Blink Dagger. Or that might have been his Blink Dagger then, but either way, good rotations.
We seem to have swapped up again. Juggernaut is back up top where he originated.
Musical lanes.
It was quite interesting to see as well that Dan didn't actually use his Mask of Madness when he Omni Slashed in that fight either. In fact, he didn't even he used it when he was about halfway back to base, just to run a little bit faster back home.
You know what? That might have actually saved his life, though.
It very well could have.
Well, here comes the Reality Rift, but the spin quickly enough to prevent the stun coming from the Chaos Knight. TP's in from Blind Guy. Do they want to do anything? There is no Omni Slash, but there is a Sonic Wave. But they're pinging out the Phoenix here in a lot of trouble. Here comes the axe, the blink, cool onto the Ogre Magi in a lot of trouble, and the dunk is enough. And the AOT, along with the Scream of Pain, is doing huge amounts of damage. Along with the right clicks now with Juggernaut. They're going to finish off. The crit is enough. Undying drops down the tombstone, but I don't think it's going to be enough at all. Is he going to get out of this? We'll see. There is a last call available now. The spins because of the tombstone, and a dunk. Killing spree now for Therian. Playing the axe.
That I've got to feel sorry for the Phoenix. The Icarus dived in to get a few hits, got out of the AA blast radius, and then at the end of his dive, coming back straight into him.
Oh, no.
Everyone hit by the ice blast. Lion's getting some nice free farm down bot. He's getting closer to his Blink Dagger, which be very good against people like the Shadow Fiend. He has his Yules now, and he's looks like he's going for treads. Be interesting to see if we can see the Shadow Fiend get a bit more active in the game.
Oh, there's a stun onto Axe. Can they bring down this immortal Axe? Uses the call to buff up his armor, but I don't think it's going to be enough. A couple of raises is enough to get them the kill. But a lot of people rotating in. Here comes the Yules, and they pop in the ultimate, but the spin, it's not going to do anything. The slow and the damage debuff will be applied, but I don't think this Juggernaut is going to get out of here. One last long-range raise from the Shadow Fiend is enough to get the kill, and this is 2 kills. And Lion went down as well to the Chaos Knight.
Yes, the first time the Shadow Fiend has really got into an engagement and gets a double kill, I think that's quite a good sign for him. It's got him a lot of money. He's finished his treads now. He's got 1,000 gold in the bank, whether he's going for something like a blink or maybe he's going to something maybe a bit more damage items. But I have a feeling the way Shadow Fiends are played at the moment, it's probably going to be a Blink Dagger. But Queen of Pain looks like she's jumping on the Chaos Knight down bot.
Is the Chaos Knight going to get out of here though? Blind Guy doesn't have Sonic Wave. One more right click with the Shadow Poison. I don't know if it's going to be... What level is this Shadow Strike? That's it. I don't think it's going to be enough to kill off this Chaos Knight. She blinks aggressively, trying to find the Chaos Knight, and this could be her downfall. Blink Up is available now, and there is some Fire Spirits on her, but I think she's going to get out. 2 sticks as well, if need be.
It's a very ballsy blink by Queen of Pain, but she managed to get out. Unfortunately, she didn't get the kill, and yeah, it was nice rotations there from Elder Titans to save this Chaos Knight.
But yeah, she did force a lot of rotations though, which does create space for the rest of the team, this Juggernaut as well. Now with a DD, a Blade of Alacrity in his items. Do you reckon this is going to be a Yasha, Sand and Yasha build?
It'll either be Sand and Yasha, it might just be something like a straight Manta.
Or a Manta, yeah, that's true. But I mean, what can you... I guess you can Manta off... Manta dodge the stun? But you got your spin for that, so...
Can you Manta off decay stacks? Probably not, I'm not
sure.
No,
because it drains your strength. So.
Yeah, oh yeah, but yeah, I mean, you can dodge stuns, I suppose. But yeah, I mean, the extra pushing power is pretty good.
Yeah. I imagine S and Y, but who knows, maybe it will be a Manta.
Looks like Daymen want to make something of defending this tower as they're all hiding behind trees. Just...
Oh no, don't worry, it's just a lowly AA, level 8, just an urn. Going for treads, I think.
Ogre Magi just teleported in to try and stun the Juggernaut, and the instant Mom Omni Slash made him evaporate.
Oh dear. Nice try.
I'm not sure, it was a very aggressive TP, I'm not sure what he could have done, because Shadow Fiend and the rest of the team were, even though they're smoked up, they were still deep in their jungle, and they wouldn't have been able to get there in time anyway, so...
Yeah. This Queen of Pain is going for a very fast Aghanims. I mean, it's not going to be a super fast timing, but it's going to be an Aghanims nonetheless.
I feel an Aghanims is actually... Normally I'm quite against getting a Aghanims first item, but people in the Elder Titans like Shadow Fiend and Phoenix, they're all fairly squishy, so the increased damage, especially as it's pure, is going to be quite changing in team fights. And will help them burst them down.
Yeah, but they're smoked up at the moment, Daymen guys. But I don't think they're going to be able to make anything of this smoke. They wanted to defend this mid T1 tower, but they haven't been able to do so because it was taken so quickly.
Shadow Fiend has his Blink Dagger now, so perhaps he's going to look for some pick-offs of his Blink Yules combo. Axe is on his way to a Blade Mail after he has his blink as well.
Yep. He seems to not done so much, but he does blink in here now onto the Shadow Fiend. But there is the backup, the Ogre Magi. The massive well, not Scream of Pain. Ultimate from the Queen of Pain is a lot of damage, but I don't know whether he managed to Yule's dodge it, but he goes down anyway. Chaos Knight also very low. But in comes the Phoenix trying to do some damage. They do pick off the axe and the lion.
Chaos Knight's got a bit... Oh, he's got his armlet. So I was wondering why he was running in on that low health. But yeah, I'm not sure. It seemed like the Shadow Fiend might have dodged... I think he dodged Sonic Wave with his Yules from Queen of Pain.
Yeah, I keep wanting to call Sonic Wave Scream of Pain. I don't know why. I feel like Scream of Pain is a much better name for an ultimate.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Okay.
She does shout a lot louder with the Sonic Wave, so
yeah, sorry viewers, getting a little confused there.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
But yeah, it did look like he managed to dodge it, but he went down anyway because he did get hit by the A ultimate.
Yeah, I mean, he got his ultimate off, so he managed to effectively get a double.
Oh, here comes the Blink
threat.
Yules, but it's just trying to prevent the Juggernaut and hopefully maybe try to deny the top tower. But the Juggernaut, well, doesn't get the last hit on the tower, but the whole team does still get the gold from the tower.
And I think the Juggernaut is going for the Manta, seeing as he's just picked up an ultimate orb.
Interesting choice. Personally, I think a SMY would be better.
Yeah, I feel the SMY would suit this lineup a lot better as well, as with the Axe and Queen of Pain, you tend to want to fight end the game sort of mid-game sort of level. Especially, I feel like they can't... A Chaos Knight, I feel, does better against the Juggernaut later on.
Yeah. I don't see what the Manta, like the ability to split yourself, really does in this game. They're not picking up any silences or anything like that. I mean, it can confuse targets, like say you see the Shadow Fiend blinking and you really quickly Manta. He suddenly, all of a sudden, doesn't know which ones to go on. But also to note, the Daymen have an aggressive ward down in the jungle, and then another one by the Roche Pit, whereas Team Elder Titans, I don't see any, apart from one, actually 2 sentries in the same spot. Are they sentries or is one an observer? One's an obs, my bad.
Yeah, one is an obs.
The blink call onto the Phoenix with the AA blast coming in, but the tombstone has been put down. But here comes the Omni Slash, dealing huge amount of damage. Instantly brings down the Ogre Magi. Team Elder Titans is in a bad place right now. Only 1 for 4 is the trade, and I think that's what the trade will stay as. But definitely, everyone blew up so quickly.
Yeah, as the Axe just jumping in, caught everyone off guard. They just tried to throw everything, and
they kill the Axe, but I'm sure Axe doesn't mind dying for his team there.
The Ice Vortexes from AA are doing so much work here with the Queen of Pain and the Lion, allowing them to blow people up so fast. But, so the Manta's flying out for Juggernaut. Chaos Knight decided to run back to Fountain while he was pretty much full on health. Not
even to pick up an item. This is a pretty poor Chaos Knight at the moment, unfortunately.
And it's going to be interesting to see if Chaos Knight does wander back into the jungle to go farm up, whether one, he'll bump into Daymen, or two, the fact he doesn't actually have a teleport scroll on him if something happens at one of the towers.
I feel like Daymen could easily, especially with this DD and a Juggernaut, go take Roshan.
Yeah, I don't see... I mean... Yeah, the Requiem's not up for the Shadow Fiend, and they do have a Tombstone, which is very good for fighting in the Roche Pit, as it's a very confined space, and it's allowing a lot of zombies to come up, but it looks like they want this tier 1 in mid, and
they're committing to it.
They have Omni Slashes up in 30, they don't have Finger or Sonic Wave yet, so they do have Ice Blast.
Yeah. Queen of Pain does have her eggs now. With that quarter stuff, I imagine going for the Orchid, but Team Elder Titans smoked up and they're looking like they want to do a little wrap around this way and catch Daymen off guard. And I think it could work, leading with the Undying to put that Tombstone down. They're drawing the arrows, but here they go. Here comes the Undying, putting down that Tombstone, going to go into his ultimate form. The Ice Blast flies out, but it's not going to hit anyone because he was stun strike. Lion getting a 2-man impale to get this Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend needs to get his ultimate off, but here comes the egg. It's an awesome position to try. The spins coming from the Juggernaut is enough, but it's not. The Phoenix gets a stun on everyone, but it's only going to catch two people now as he flies away. trying to land these spirits down. It's another 2 for 4 trade. Daymen coming out on top, and I imagine this Phoenix will probably go down. Does have the mechanism though. With the blink lion stun, it's going to be enough to finish them off. Buyback on Shadow Fiend.
Teleporting straight in. This is he's going to throw his life away here.
He might. I think he's going to get out. I think he'll be fine. Juggernaut got to be in a with the Yules. I think an unnecessary buyback. The Ice Blast coming in is going to hit. No, even if it did, I don't think that would cause his death.
Yeah,
that was a very chaotic fight.
Yeah, I know the Phoenix died there, but this may have just saved possibly a tower, as everyone is now respawned on his team apart from him. They didn't actually get any objectives from that apart from the Shadow Fiend buyback.
Yeah, I thought it was a really good egg, but I forget that Juggernaut can spin and hit it, so it doesn't get affected by the slow.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I don't think the Shadow Fiend, did he get his ultimate off in that fight? He must have done. Looked like it.
Yeah, he must have done. Queen of Pain starting the
Sonic Wave.
Ult spam.
Using that ultimate liberally. I'm not really sure whether it's the best idea.
AA seems to be working on an Aghanims as well.
If we look at the XP and gold, 12k both in XP and gold to the way of Daymen in their favour. This Juggernaut is pretty fat. The blink call is good. No, it's a blink stun, but I don't think they're going to need. They do use the call, but this Shadow Fiend is in a lot of trouble. The mech, flyby mech, is going to do a lot of damage. The A ultimate going to come in. Actually, does a lot of damage. Hits the Phoenix and the Undying, and Undying just melts. The right clicks from Juggernaut is so much. The axe goes down again, but it's 3 down on the side of Team Elder Titans.
Yeah, Axe keeps dying, but they keep getting at least 3 kills from this, and Juggernaut is chasing down the Ogre Magi.
Wants to kill Ogre Magi? Is it going to be enough? No. The high ground Sonic Wave, why not? Finishes off the Ogre Magi.
And I didn't actually notice, but the bash was picked up on Juggernaut, and he just showed just there that he can press the bash button if needed.
This Chaos Knight, unfortunately, is pretty much a non-factor in these fights.
Yeah, he doesn't really seem to have got that much item progression at the moment.
There's the trouble with Chaos Knight at the moment. If you're not getting kills, your farm is just so slow.
Yeah, I mean, he's 5th on the net worth. 3 of those heroes are all from Daymen. That are up there. So.
And Roshan being taken very quickly by the Juggernaut and the Queen of Pain. I imagine Juggernaut, having dropped his Quelling Blade, pick it up, keep it, so you can do more damage to Roshan. But he's going to take the Aegis, no problem. And there's a big, well, actually it's a triple Ancient stack, waiting for the Juggernaut or whoever wants to take it.
I feel like they might want to just give this to the Axes. He keeps willingly throwing his life away to get kills and isn't sharing any of these bounties.
Yep.
But
I think Juggernaut is just so fat at the moment. His ability to just run, get kills, then sprint back, do the Ancients, do the jungle, take Roshan. It's just kind of insane. And I kind of chastised the Manta pickup, but the illusions have been doing a lot of damage in the fights themselves, so not too bad really.
Yeah, the illusions can't hit the egg, can they?
I don't know.
I think. Yeah, I presume it must be pure heroes because I don't think you can hit the egg as PL illusions.
Yes, it's the sun can be destroyed by attacks from enemy heroes.
Yeah, there's a few weird things about that. It's like the Brewmaster Pandas don't do any damage to it, do they? When they...
No, it's just strange. But Daymen, they place sentry wards with their observer wards. They know that these observer wards are not being spotted out and that there are no observer wards from Team Elder Titans, so they can move through these sort of like the 2 passageways, either into the jungle or into the sort of mid-tower area freely, knowing that they can't be seen.
So Juggernaut maybe going for the Skadi now. He's picked up another ultimate orb after clearing that ancient stack.
Did he take it, did he?
I thought they were possibly going to move on to this tier 2 down bot, but when they moved into the jungle, but they just sat waiting for someone to come onto the Juggernaut mid.
I don't think anyone will. He's just so big. And with the Aegis, why would they?
Yeah, it looks like they're just going to be sat behind the tier 2. I don't know if it would actually be worth trying to fight them under this tier 2.
No, they need to sit back, I think. Try and get some farm on this Chaos Knight and defend high ground when necessary.
But it looks like they want to jump in, or maybe they just want to put a bit of pressure on.
Yeah, Juggernaut with the Mom, taking actually quite a lot of damage from the fires, but Juggernaut's just going to jump in. He's got the Omni Slash. Does he want to blow it just on the Undying? He doesn't, but he gets stunned 3 times the multicast with the Mom, I think it was. There's a lot of damage, but he has the Aegis, so have no fear. Blind Guy using the Sonic Wave deals a lot of damage, but now the ultimate from Juggernaut doing a lot of damage. He's still alive, and with the Aegis spinning, and the finger coming out absolutely destroys the Shadow Fiend.
That was a 5 for 0, and they still have the Aegis.
And the healing ward now available to heal up the whole team for the push.
I'm not sure at the moment how Elder Titans can come back from this, but I mean, we should know there is a comeback mechanic in this. It's quite good sometimes.
But there's no Meepo.
Yeah, all they have at the moment is an underfarmed Chaos Knight. I mean, the Shadow Fiend's doing quite well early on, but he seems to just be dying very quickly at the moment. He's trying to work towards a BKB, but I don't see how that will help him for the Omni Slash, and obviously Cool goes through BKB.
Yeah. And they're just hitting on this tower, wailing on it, and I don't really know what Team Out Titans can do about this. Maybe try and get a pick off, but Aegis is still up. This is what happens when you give a team Axe and Juggernaut.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely can't go on.
Oh, there's 2 times multicast onto Blind Guy. This might be enough. Is there an egg? It's quite a defensive egg, but still pretty good. But the AL flying in, hits on 2. Dan, is he going to go down? But he does. I think he lost the 8. No, he's got the Aegis. Oh, he died over there. I didn't see what happened there. Is he going to be able to get out though? Use the Manta. But in comes the team. Here comes Axe with the call if he needs to use it. Yeah, Chaos Knight is just going to get pulverized. Shadow Fiend, he does get a triple raise, but it's still not going to kill anyone. Whole team still alive for Daymen. He blinks in aggressively. They can't get Dan. He's just going to get out. And with the Hex and the Cold Feet, they can sit back, reset with the healing ward, and keep pushing.
Omni Slash is up again. He can definitely just run in with this Mom and kill Shadow Fiends. Or the Phoenix. Just...
I don't think they're going to expect that. Clear the creep wave and then... okay. Bait them.
Ice Blast up. Every ult is up for the Daymen again. Yeah, they can definitely take this Rax and probably move on to a tier 2 tower.
Oh, here comes the Omni Slash, destroying the Phoenix. Are they going to get yet? And a double kill. Godlike streak now for Dan on this Juggernaut. Blind Guy blinks in, does get stunned down, but the massive finger coming out and the kind of unneeded Sonic Wave, but it's only on a 40-second cooldown. Queen of Pain does go down though to the Chaos Knight, but so do the Rax. And I think this is only the beginning. Here comes the the Shadow Fiend using his ultimate. It's going to reduce quite a lot of damage coming out, but the spinning Juggernaut with now the finished Skadi and the Basher can make mincemeat of these heroes on Team Elder Titans, and the healing ward down again, heals up the whole team.
Yeah, they just haven't had to leave the lane at all. They just sat here. They've won about 3 team fights here now without leaving. Are they just going to go for Throne, it looks like?
Might as well. I mean, mana is running low for the Juggernaut, but... Oh, the blink stunned by Lion. He has no finger though. No mana for it either. Is he going to drain the mana? Undying, trying to keep his fellow Phoenix alive, and does succeed, but these T4 towers are falling very quickly. I think this is one final ditch attempt. Buyback from the Shadow Fiend. Can they do anything? I think...
They have egg up on the Phoenix, so if he gets a good egg, this could be...
Okay, that is a very defensive egg. But it does force Daymen out of the base, off of the high ground. No, Juggernaut's going to go in. He wants to fight. He's got to be careful though. He has spin, but here comes the axe. That's a massive call. Finish off the Undying. They do have to watch out for the Tombstone, so backing off. Phoenix wants to fight. And so the blink in by Shadow Fiend. Can they finish off this Juggernaut? They do. The raise is enough. In comes now the Queen of Pain has respawned. Does she want to fight? Shadow Fiend really wants this kill on S, but I think actually Blind Guy is dead. Throwing his life away there, I think.
Yeah, they decided to go for Throne. I feel like they should have just gone for a tier 2 tower, perhaps tried to pressure a second set of racks, but now Shadow Fiend, even after that buyback, he has a full BKB and 1700 gold left to spend. Is
this the comeback? Is the comeback real? Still a long way. Ag's now finished for Lion.
Phoenix is sat on almost 3k gold as well. Be interesting to see what item he picked up.
Let's have a look at that gold swing. That was pretty 30k behind now. It is possible, guys. Well, maybe not from 30k.
Oh, the graphs is updated now.
Is it? Okay.
It's only 25k behind now.
You can do it from 25k. I can show you proof.
This is a tier 2 tower for Elder Titans. I wasn't really expecting this from them. This completely uncontested.
Well, the Jug and Queen are dead, and they don't really want to buy back just for a T2 tower, so...
They have the Aghanims on Ancient Apparition, so they do have a bit of base defense, and that stops the mech from Phoenix.
I think this is where Team Elder Titan need to get back. They have to get back out. The Blink's done onto a creep, but here comes the AO. It's going to fly in, but the Shadow Fiend unleashes his ultimate, dealing significant damage. Queen of Pain in a lot of trouble here, but a Juggernaut coming in from behind the back kills off the Undying and the Phoenix down as well. But actually, the Juggernaut having to use his ultimate kind of defensively there. The Axe go down after killing the Shadow Fiend, but there's only one left. There's none left. That's a full man team wipe for Daymen onto Team Elder Titan. But they're all extremely low, but guess what? Healing Ward is there when needed.
I feel like they're making the same mistake. They're just trying to chuck their bodies down mid. I mean, if there is a chance they could get it with Shadow Fiend on a 60-second respawn with no buyback, get this tier 4, they're just leaving more chances for Elder Titans to get back in this game.
Yeah, the big man's up, so they should probably look to take that.
Well, it looks like Queen of Pain and Lion might realise that they don't want to just bomb down mid, or Lion has definitely...
Oh my god.
To go down bot.
Juggernaut has Divine Rapier. They want to end it.
This, I don't think that is necessary at all. But, I mean, he's chopping these towers up. If Chaos Knight gets his hands on the
Nah, this is it. Look at this Ancient. It's going to fall so quickly. He's got the spin as well, which means he can hit towers, but he wants to use his ult. He doesn't have his ultimate. Absolutely destroying. Ogre buys back, but what can he do? This Rapier on the Juggernaut, he is kind of unkillable then.
Yeah, he just wants to show off a little bit, I think. He's like, look at all my money.
This is not nice. Is there going to be fountain farming? Ancient is still not down though. Shadow Fiend does significant damage. And here comes the Shadow Fiend, uses his... Oh, he just gets bashed. Even with the BKB. GG, well played.
GG.
That Rapier. What a pickup.
Bit unsportsmanlike fountain farming at the end, but I suppose Dan
Casual cup.
just wanted to try and get a bit of his money back from buying that Rapier.
20 for 4 on the Juggernaut. Wow.
Well, I suppose that's what you get when I think your first two bans are Earthshaker and Silencer.
Yeah.
Two heroes that I don't really feel need to be banned in your first, unless of course you wanted to pick up someone that combos or that the Earthshaker is good against. But that was very well played by the Daymen, all round.
Yeah, with I thought Team Elder Titans, maybe with that early aggressive tri-lane and the first blood, they might have be able to get enough of an advantage early on. But they left Axe